And we're live. Oh, wait. Not yet. Almost. Now we're live. Hey, beautiful people. Hey, my loves. Y'all. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb real quick. I'm a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sad. I'm a little heartbroken. I'm a little... I don't know, but I'm getting over it. But I just gotta let it out. I gotta let y'all know what I just discovered. I gotta get it off of me. And I gotta help my people who's probably going through the same thing. So y'all, I went to go look at my TikTok page. And I was pretty much just wanting to do a little audit to see how I've been doing for the year of 2026 when it comes to my level of consistency in my marketing. Just trying to gauge where I am, like what's working, what's not, what type of hooks worked, what type of content is getting me the most engagement, generating the most leads. Let's just check the temperature and see where we're at with things, right? So I go look at my TikTok page, y'all, and I wrote it down. So I'm not making this up. This is a real thing. I wrote it down, y'all. And I did this on July 16th. So as of July 16th, I started off with the last 30 days, right? So I wanted to see how many posts I posted in the last 30 days. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made 4 posts in the last 30 days. Okay, cool. Maybe I had a bad month, right? Maybe this month just wasn't my month, and that's okay. Sometimes we just have a bad month, right? So then I go look at the last 90 days. Eight. I made 8 posts in the last 90 days. 8 as in less than 10, 8. 8 as in 4 plus 4, 8. 8 as in 8. Okay, right? Okay. Cool. Maybe the last 3 months was just super busy, super stressful. Like I just didn't have enough time. Maybe my mind was just all over the place. I was scatterbrained. I was doing a lot of work in other areas. Maybe the last 3 months just wasn't that great. So let's see what we've been looking like for the past year. For the past 365 days, what has life looked like on TikTok for me? Right? Okay. A total of 18 posts. From January 1st to July 16th. February, March, April, May, June, July. 6 months, y'all. I made 18 posts on TikTok. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts on that, right? Because 18 posts, that's not even 1 post a day for a month. And we're talking about 7 months. How on God's green earth am I supposed to be marketing my business and generating leads and generating income and revenue, I should say, if I'm only making 18 posts a year? 18 posts within the last year. Within the last 7 days. 7 months. Like, how am I supposed to come online and talk about marketing. How am I supposed to attract my ideal audience if I'm making 18 posts? If I'm doing 4 posts in 30 days, 8 posts in 90 days, that's insane. How am I supposed to be discoverable to these clients that I claim I want to work with? So I had to sit with myself. I had to sit with myself and I had to look at these numbers and I had to come to the realization that, Brittany, this is all you. This is all you. This is the effort that you put into marketing on TikTok. Let me explain what this means. This means that the #1 social media platform right now that you can easily grow on, that you can grow the fastest on, whose algorithm isn't the worst, you know, because we have platforms with terrible algorithms. I'm on one right now. Facebook algorithm isn't that great for me, at least. Instagram isn't that great for me, at least. And then we have TikTok, the social media platform that you can go crazy on, that you can do numbers on, that you can get some real exposure on. And I'm doing this. I had to sit with myself and I had to self-reflect and I had to really be real with myself and come to an understanding that there's no way I'm going to attract my ideal client. There's no way I'm going to attract the person that I say that I want to work with if I'm doing things like this. So what's the real problem here? Like, what's really going on here? Here's the thing. I'm busy. I'm always busy. I'm never not busy. I'm always doing something. As entrepreneurs, because most of y'all are entrepreneurs, as entrepreneurs, there's always something. Y'all know it's always something. It's always an email to check. I'm saying a email like it's only one. There's always emails to check, DMs to respond to, comments to respond to, phone calls to make, meetings to show up to. As real estate agents, y'all have closings that y'all have to go to where y'all are sitting in there for hours. You're communicating back and forth to clients. There's always something to do. But there's no excuse for this, right? I feel like this. After having a come to self moment, I had to realize something. If God called me to be the light of the world, the light of the earth, like a city on a hill that cannot be hidden, why am I hidden? Why can my ideal client not discover me? Why can't they find me? Why am I not visible to them? Why am I doing the thing that's opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing? If I truly believe that I am offering something, that I have a product, that I have a service that is really useful and helpful to the person that I am called to serve, why am I not putting myself out there for them to find me? What am I expecting them to do? How am I expecting them to know that I exist? If I'm not doing my due diligence, if I'm not stewarding well over the business that God called me to, if I'm not stewarding well over the assignment that's on my life to serve these people, what am I doing? So there's a flaw there. There's a flaw. And I could chuck it to, well, I'm just busy. Work has to get done. What am I supposed to do? I have to do these things. Yeah, I do. I have to do these things, but I also have to steward over what God called me to. So what does that mean? That means time blocking. That means setting up a time where I intentionally create and edit this content to schedule out. That means scheduling it out. That means batch creating content and putting it on a schedule if I'm not able to manually post it every day, which realistically we're not. We can tell ourselves all day long, like, I'll just every single day at 9 o'clock, I'll just make this post. Yeah, and then you do it, and then it starts off good, and then, you're consistent for the first, 2 3 days, and then you get overwhelmed, and now you're burnt out, and now you have all these other things that come up because life happens to us all. And now you find yourself back where you were before, not posting, not showing up, not being visible for the people that you're called to serve to see you. So I had to come to a realization and understand that I'm in a space of my business where I cannot do it all on my own. If I want my brand to be known for operating in excellence, if I want my brand to be known and seen, then I have to set a standard. There has to be a standard set. And whatever it takes for me to have that standard set, I need to do. So whether that be hiring a team to get it done for me because I just simply cannot do it on my own, whether that means having to delegate these tasks to other people to get it done, whether that means having to find a CRM system that I can use where I can schedule a post to go out to all of these platforms at one time, then I need to do that. And that is possible. That's what I started to do, y'all. So if y'all need help with that, if y'all need a good CRM system, a good social media management team, send me a DM, let me know, and I can connect you with a really good one. But I had to come to the realization that this business is bigger than me. It's bigger than just creating content. It's bigger than just being consistently showing up on social media. It's something that we have to steward over. It's something that we're called to for a bigger purpose, bigger than ourselves. So it's bigger than just, oh, I don't feel like it today. Oh, I'm just busy today. Oh, I just can't get it done. Then what happens to your clients? As a realtor, I'm gonna talk to my realtors. As a realtor, then what happens to your clients who need you? How do they find you? What if God sent them directly to you for help, but you're nowhere to be found, you're nowhere to be seen? Do me a favor. I want you to go on your social media profiles, and I want you to see when's the last time that you post. Because honestly, y'all, when I was going through my numbers, I wasn't expecting this. In the last 30 days, I was mind blown by my numbers because I really thought that I was showing up. When you're caught up in I guess I don't want to call it a rat race, but when you're caught up and you're busy and you're doing this, and this, and then your days are just flying by, you don't realize all the things that you're not doing. You don't realize that, oh wow, we're in the 7th month of the year. It feels like it just started. You don't realize some of the areas where you're neglecting. So I just want to bring a little attention to that today. I want to talk about the detriments of not showing up. I want to talk about what happens when you aren't visible. What happens to your business when your client, the person you're called to serve, cannot find you, cannot discover you? What happens to your business? Not just you and your numbers, because those will for sure plummet. Because if you're not visible, that means more than likely you aren't generating any leads. And without any leads, I'm sure very rarely will you make it to the closing table, right? So not only what happens to you and your business, but what happens to your clients that you're called to serve. Everybody's taking L's. Nobody's winning in that, right? So, yeah, we have to be visible because especially right now in this day and age of social media, being visible online is no longer an option. Like, we no longer have, it's not a cherry on top. It's pretty much a requirement now. Most times, and I personally do this, and maybe you do this too, comment below and let me know. Maybe you do this, but if I discover a business or a person who says they have a business, or I hear about a business or a brand, one of the first things that I do, it used to be go to Google, right? I used to Google search them. But now one of the first things that I do is I'll go on their social media profiles. I'll go look you up on social media. I'm going to Instagram, I'm going to TikTok, I'm going to Facebook. I'm like, let me see what they're all about. And honestly, they could be one of the best They could be one of the best in their industry. They could be the best real estate agent out there. They can know their stuff. They can have all the skills. They can have all the experience. But if it doesn't look like it, then I'm not likely to want to work with them. And it's not because they did anything wrong. It's not because they might be a bad agent. It's not because they might have a bad business. It just doesn't look like what they say it is. And honestly, perception plays a really big role in today's time when it comes to your brand. How you're perceived online, you're judged by that. Whether it's fair or not, whether it's right or not, it's just the reality of the situation. If it's not on social media, it didn't happen. How many times have we seen that quote? If it's not on social media, it didn't happen. That's a real thing. If I don't see you closing deals on social media, if I can go on your Facebook page and I cannot see that you're an agent who's actually, you have motion, you're actually getting things done, you're educating me, you're informing me, you're updating me. If I cannot see that on your social media page, I don't believe you're doing anything. I don't believe you have business. And it's not fair. It might not be right, but perception is reality, right? So it's not just about, this is another thing too. When I was looking on my TikTok page and I was auditing it and seeing how many posts I didn't have, the posts that I did have, I had to ask myself these questions. Does my profile page look like, is my profile page a good representation of how I want to be perceived? Does this reflect me? Does this look like who I know that I am? And the answer was no. The answer was no. I'm being so real with y'all right now. I was not happy with what my page looked like. And that's a reflection of my brand, because the way that I show up online is how people will receive me, and it determines what type of clients I work with. The same way with you and your real estate business. You could be the best realtor out there. You could be the best in the world. You can have all the education, all the skills, all the knowledge, the greatest personality. But if I cannot see that, what good does it do? So as a real estate agent, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, in 2026, your brand should reflect how you actually are. Your brand should reflect online what your reputation is offline. So I want to give you guys some homework. And I'm not just giving you these things to do. These are things that I personally did myself, and it really helps you to see what's really going on from the outside looking in, because right now you're on the inside. So you can't really see what's going on the outside until you slow down and take a look. So I just encourage you to spend 30 minutes to an hour. It don't even have to be an hour. Spend 20 to 30 minutes. This won't take long. This definitely didn't take me long, because, I mean, how long does it take to go through 8 posts in the last 90 days? It might not take you long. But the first thing that I want you to do, I want you to audit your visibility. So I want you to go on your any social media profile, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever profiles that you use. I want you to go on your social media page, and I want you to audit your visibility. And what I mean by that is I want you to ask yourself, if someone landed on my page today, one, would they immediately know what I do? Would they know what I do? If someone landed on your page today, would they know that you're a real estate agent? And let me be clear. Don't go that far. Don't scroll that far past down your page. Most people aren't scrolling all the way down for months. They're not. They're going to scroll a couple of times, see what's going on, check the temperature, and then they're out of there. Unless your page is something that is enticing and it's something on there that makes them want to stay. Outside of that, you get a couple of scrolls and they're on to the next. So attention spans are this big right now, okay? So if someone landed on your page today, would they immediately, not just know what you do, would they immediately know what you do? Second thing, this is still auditing your visibility. Would they know who you help? So you're a real estate agent, okay. Who do you help? A lot of times I see this so much. A lot of realtors, a lot of agents, you might know that they're a realtor. It's probably in your bio. You might have a flyer or just listed, just closed, some type of flyer on your page, a home that you're listing, that you're selling right now that's on the market. But the who you help portion is so vague. Most times people struggle with knowing who you help because you don't talk about it enough. So, would they know who you help? And the third thing is, would they know why they should follow you? Are they following you because you educate them on what's going on in the market? Are they following you because you have a personality that's humorous or that's entertaining or helpful, inspiring, motivating? Are they following you because you're going to help them throughout the journey that they're on? Would they know why they should follow you? That's the first thing. I want you to audit your visibility. And then the second thing I want you to do is show up once. We're talking about visibility here, right? You're a light. You're called to be seen. People have to see you, right? You're supposed to be a light in a dark space. You're not supposed to contribute to the darkness, right? So what I want you to do in the next 24 hours is show up. Show up one time. Remind people that you're still here. Remind people, hey y'all, I exist. I'm still in the business. I'm still in the room. Don't count me out. So that could be a story, a reel, a post, a video, something. Just show up. Show up. Just one time. Just give me one time. You don't have to commit to being consistent for 30 days. You don't have to commit to doing 3 posts a day. Just commit to showing up once in the next 24 hours. Just prove to yourself that I have the courage enough to do this one time. Prove to yourself that I understand that I'm called to be a light, so let me operate in what I'm supposed. Let me operate in my natural design, which is to be a light. Okay. The third thing. Stop selling so much and start talking. Everything that you post does not have to be a sale. Everything that you post does not have to be a home for sale. I understand that we're in business and we're in business for profit. We're in business to make money. I get that completely. But people buy into people. So stop selling homes. I mean, obviously sell homes, but stop selling homes on social media so much that you don't sell yourself. Because as a realtor, people aren't just working with you because they want to purchase a home. They're buying into you. They have to talk to you a lot in the home buying process. So they need to understand what type of personality that they're working with. They need to see, like, some people will work with you, but they don't know that your personality meshes so well with theirs. They don't know that because you're not showing up. So another thing I want you to do is, instead of asking yourself, what home can I post today? What feature of the home can I post today? Ask yourself, what conversation can I start today? What conversation can I have with my viewers today? What can I talk to my audience about today? Because these are people. They're not just buyers, they're not just sellers, they're people with personalities and with lives, just like you are. So start a conversation. Okay? And the last thing is to make one person feel seen. So visibility isn't just about people seeing you and recognizing you and you showing up. Visibility is also about you recognizing someone else who is already showing up. So go comment on somebody's post today. A thoughtful comment too, not just a fire emoji or heart emoji or something, simple, cute, heart eyes. Like, comment something thoughtful on somebody's post today. Slide in somebody's DM that's been encouraging you or inspiring you or, just pouring into you, and tell them how much they've been doing that. contribute something to someone else. Swipe up on somebody's story and respond. A lot of times we respond in our minds, but we don't actually respond to the person, and that does a lot for somebody. Just imagine if somebody responded to a post you shared or a story that you posted, especially in a time where you might be feeling invisible and like nobody's seeing you. How much that could light you up, how much that could actually make your day. Go make somebody else's day. Because I know a lot of times we contribute Luke 6:38 to monetary benefits. Give, and it shall be given unto you. But think about it in the perspective of that. Just giving someone else encouragement, giving someone else inspiration, giving someone else a compliment. Give. You want to be seen, you want to be visible, you want to be recognized. Give that to someone else too. And in the same measure that you give it is in the same measure that you receive it. So those are the 4 things that I want to challenge you guys to do today. So today is not necessarily about how many leads you can get. Today is about coming out of hiding. Today is about being visible. And don't be down on yourself about the lack of visibility that you've been showing, because today starts the day where you realize that that's what's been going on. So now you can make the shift. Now you can be intentional. Now you can intentionally show up. Okay? So go audit your profile. Go audit your Facebook page and see what's working, see what's not. And if you need help with that, you can send me a message, but also comment brand, and I can give you a complimentary social media audit where I'll go and I'll look at your page and I'll let you know what areas could be worked on in order to enhance your brand and attract the audience that you actually want to work with. So hopefully this encouraged you guys. Hopefully, let me sing, before I leave, I want to sing you off with, I'll send you off with 3 scriptures. Just 3, I'm going to give you 3. The first one is Matthew 5:14. You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. Don't forget that. You are a light. Make sure that you're visible. Come out of hiding. That's not where you're called to be, okay? The second verse I want to leave you with is, I just told you, Luke 6:38. Give, and it will be given unto you. Your gift will return to you in full, pressed down, shaken together to make room for more, running over and poured into your lap. The amount you give will determine the amount you get back. So if you want to get back love, if you want to get back being seen and being visible and just having that support, give that. And then the third scripture I want to leave you with is Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human matters. So a lot of times you might feel like, oh, this is a lot. I don't really want to have to do all of these things. It's always something. It's one thing after the other. You're doing this as if you're working unto the Lord. This is not about people. This is about your assignment. This is about what you're called to do. Okay? And even if that means working to find the help that you need to get these things done, do that too. You know? You don't have to do everything on your own. But yes, if today's conversation made you realize that there's some areas where you've been hiding and you need help identifying them, like I said before, comment brand, and I will give you a complimentary social media audit to go through and show you where you could work on being more visible. So that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time, see you later.